it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And the Seminoles will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Florida State Seminoles offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Seminoles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The inside handoff. Nice move to keep running.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun, the ground game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Let's talk for a second about NC State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Give to the running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got the first down. Breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Noles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Noles! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. He'll pull it on the read. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Unleashes one. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Blackwell. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lucas. The Seminoles brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the run, it's Lucas. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. Safe completion on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Gonna run it. It's Lucas. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. UMass pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. The Minutemen were clicking in every phase of the game, and the results speak for themselves. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Grimes.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. NC State to the line on 3rd and inches. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical.
Turning it on! And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of...
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
From inside the 10, here it comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Castellanos. Caught over the middle, it's McCoy. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Blackwell. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And as if a 60-yarder wasn't tough enough, he's not even straight on. From the right hash, he'll have to unleash a beauty. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Knowles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Blackwell. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Blackwell. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Knowles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form? And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Running into the open space. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Off play action on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
A strike downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away.
Touchdown, North Carolina State! And that one will give them the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Pulls it in. It's Blackwell. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle,
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Seminoles are rolling down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. 1st down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
The short hands, it's Holmes. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fighting off the defender. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. This should be the last play of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Rogers. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Just a little off. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Offense set on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. NC State needs to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. It's good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting three on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Castellanos. They're working that left side. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give is to Williams. And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on, and his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Seminoles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The run to the left. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. To the air, it's Castellanos. Catch in the middle, it's Blackwell. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Noles! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
35. NC State, 31.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Well, will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Rushes on him, and he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Noles are threatening on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Motion from the wideout. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Seminoles. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right on the money. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out